off to the Braves, the center fielder, number 1, Jalen Ryan. Now batting the right fielder, number 4, Dylan Sneed. Now batting the left fielder, number 2,
Hello everyone and welcome to this presentation of NAIA Baseball. Test. Hello everyone and welcome to this presentation of NAIA Baseball live here on SCSN. Today we have a marquee non-conference matchup between two very storied programs. It's the Ottawa Braves visiting the Reinhardt Eagles here at historic Ken White Field in Waleska, Georgia. The Braves making the almost 800-mile trip to do battle with the Eagles this weekend. Ground ball hit to Louis Dion. The throw made in time for out number 2. For those who are just joining us, Ottawa now putting a man not just in scoring position, but in a very threatening spot at third base. Last night, the Braves rallied in the ninth inning. Caden Hopeely's RBI single pushing the game into extras. Ottawa using that 10th inning to their advantage, scoring 2 more runs to steal game 1. So right now, the Reinhardt Eagles trying to respond with a series win. They've dropped their last few games. They had a series against Milligan last weekend that did not go their way. Hoping for better success here today. The man on the mound for the Eagles, number 27, Ty Pangborn, 6'6", from Newark, Ohio, the righty. Ground ball hit. Is it fair? It is going to be fair. 1 run will score for the Braves. Was it fair or foul? Fair or foul? It stays fair. Julius Ryan, the RBI double. That puts Ottawa on the board early. Again, the Reinhardt Eagles reeling a bit, losing that last series against Milligan, trying to respond here today. Reinhardt coming into this game with a 10-17 record. 5-7 in conference play, currently 9th in the Appalachian Athletic Conference.
Now batting the catcher, number 8, Caden Hopeely.
Caden Hopeely, the hero from last night's game, now at the plate for Ottawa. The Braves, the 20th ranked team in the country coming into today. 25-5 overall record. They are 2nd in their conference, the KCAC. Caden Hopeely batting .351 so far this year. Had that huge RBI single yesterday, saving Ottawa. Reinhardt, they were in control throughout that game. The Braves staving them off in the closing moments of the top of the 9th inning, finding a way to stay alive, and then they were able to take the victory after the 10th. Right now, Pangborn ahead on the count. It's 0-2. 2 outs on the board. Pangborn looking to retire the side.
Yes.
Another pick attempt here from Pangborn. Big opportunity here for Reinhardt to get a marquee non-conference series victory under their belts. They've played a very tough schedule up to this point. Still tough sledding here today against the 20th ranked team in the country. Of course, Reinhardt, they've already had series this season against the likes of Loyola, Johnson, and Cumberlands. Eagles going 1-9 across those 3 series. So trying to see if their battle testedness will come up huge here in this one against Ottawa. Meanwhile, the Braves making that long trip, that can be very difficult to contend with over the course of a weekend. Will tired legs become an issue? Jet lag a real thing? Braves trying to get a huge victory on the road. Count now 2-2. Pitch is low. And here in the March, the season in full swing. Still plenty of time for things to change. Ottawa trying to find their way further up that top 25 ladder. Reinhardt trying to flip the script and change the narrative on their year. We'll have to wait one more moment for the payoff from Pangborn. Another pick attempt there. It's Julius Ryan, the shortstop, over there at second. payoff. Very well hit ball deep out the left field. Going back off of the wall. Ryan easily scoring. But cut down at second will be Hope Healy. So another run scoring for Ottawa. It's now 2-0, but that will retire the side. Very well placed ball from Cannon Dorsey. It's 2-0. Reinhardt looking to answer. Set to resume play here at Ken White Field in Waleska, Georgia. It's Ottawa 2, Reinhardt nothing early. Braves striking first blood, a few RBIs coming from them. The Reinhardt Eagles trying to respond here in the bottom of the first inning. Yesterday was an absolute barn burner between these two teams, a game that went all the way down to the wire. Reinhardt held a 5-3 lead going into the ninth inning. Ottawa scoring 2 runs in the top of the ninth to keep themselves alive, and they finished the job in the 10th. So now the onus falls on the Reinhardt Eagles to try to save the series with a victory here today. Aiden Robles, the first baseman, coming up to the plate for the Reinhardt Eagles. Robles, the junior from Fairfield, California. He's getting the start today over there at first. Robles right now batting .279 so far this season. That pitch high for ball 2. Man on the mound for Ottawa, number 11, Tyler Talbert. Talbert from Bellarmine University, the redshirt sophomore. He's in his second season as a member of the Braves. An Ottawa team that has had a very strong start to this season, but only ranked 20th so far in the NAIA top 25. Series like these can go a long way towards them seeing themselves higher in those national rankings. And what an important series it would be for them, even though it hasn't really been the type of season we're used to seeing from Reinhardt. Still a very dangerous team, a lot of talent, and also having to travel 800 miles south to face off against a group like this. Swing and a miss for strike number 3 and out number 1.
Number 11, Cade Shamley.
So down goes Robles, and now coming up to the plate, number 11, Cade Shamley. Shamley, the third baseman, batting .293 on the year thus far across 82 plate appearances. Sam Lee, one of those returning guys who's really stepped up in a major way for Reinhardt and a bit of a more pronounced role this season than last. Of course, anytime you have a returning starter, expectations very high. So far, Sam Lee living up to him. As he watches that pitch go low and downstairs, ball 2. Eagles offensively in that game yesterday, they got going early, went cold as the night went on. Hoping for another fast start and then trying to find some consistency throughout here in this matchup. Count right now standing at 2-2. And that last pitch, not very popular among the Reinhardt faithful. They definitely let you know whenever they disagree with the call. Nonetheless, Talbert's pitch over the net, foul by Sam Lee. Ken Whitefield, always a difficult place to play, especially when Reinhardt is playing at their best and clicking on all cylinders. This can absolutely provide a real home field advantage for the home team. Strike number 3. Back-to-back Ks from Talbert.
Center fielder, number 16, Jackson Rains.
2 consecutive strikeouts, 2 outs on the board. Jackson Rains, the center fielder, now coming up to the plate for the Reinhardt Eagles. Rains was stellar in that game yesterday, provided a pair of hits. He's had a very strong year thus far for Reinhardt as well. Jackson Rains batting .333 so far this season as he was able to duck out of the way of that one. That one very much inside, goes for ball 1. But Rains batting .333, second on the team with 13 extra base hits. And he's been a huge bat for Reinhardt over the course of this season. One of those new guys in the lineup that's stepped up for them. As he knocks this one into the net, foul. The amount of production that Reinhardt lost at the plate from last season was fair to question who would be a guy that can step up and really shoulder some of that load, someone new who maybe they weren't a part of the team from last season, not a part of the World Series group, but someone who can really provide them with a spark. And Jackson Rains has done just that. Counts 1-2. That pitch high for ball 2. Tyler Talbert, his 6th appearance of the year, his first start being made here today in Waleska. That pitch inside for ball 3, definitely a call that the Ottawa dugout will disagree with. They were all but certain that he had his 3rd consecutive strikeout. Instead, it will be ball 3 and a payoff incoming. Full count here, 3 balls and 2 strikes. No one's been able to get on base yet for the Eagles. Can Jackson Rains break this mini drought? The payoff. High for ball 4. And Rains is able to get himself to first. Man on board for the Reinhardt Eagles.
Number 1, Cedric Colors.
Rains now at first, and number 1, Cedric Colors coming up to the plate for Reinhardt. Cedric Colors, a 2-sport star for Reinhardt. He's also a starting receiver for the football team, 6'2" from Appling, Georgia. That pitch inside, ball one. Colors so far batting .344 this season with 3 home runs. This one, a chopper, takes an awkward hop, and it's going to go to the Reinhardt dugout on the wrong side of the left field line. Colors has a ton of power in that bat. He had a game with a pair of home runs earlier this season. Very capable at the plate. It's commonly used as a pinch runner, great base running, very athletic. Someone who immediately becomes a threat when he reaches base. That one goes for strike number 2. Behind on the count now is Colors. It's 1-2. Talbert looking to end the inning. The 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike number 3. 3 Ks from Talbert in that inning. That retires the side. Ottawa in control early. 2 runs to none. Set to resume play here in the second inning. Reinhardt currently trailing 2 runs to none against the visiting Ottawa Braves. Ottawa, the 20th ranked team in the country, trying to secure the series with another victory after narrowly escaping an extra innings game from last night. Right now at the plate for the Braves, Dane Luan. Luan, the 6-foot junior from Highland, California. This one getting popped up. It's going to go foul. Luan having a very strong season so far. This is his 35th plate appearance of the year. He's batting .412. Plenty of guys with that type of profile at the plate for Ottawa this season. Right now, as a team, Ottawa batting .339. Currently 9 batters batting over 300. Of course, the qualifier there, minimum 50 at-bats, so that doesn't include a guy like Luan, but out of their guys who have at least 50 plate appearances, 9 of them batting over that 300 mark. So they are absolutely raking at the plate this season. Pangborn, the 1-2, ground ball. Sham Lee, the throw, made in time for out number 1. So Reinhardt, they're going to have to be locked in defensively going up against a group like this. Very talented. Number 25, Garrett Dodd, the 6'3" senior from Laramie, at the plate for the Braves. And that one's going to go foul. So now the count 0-1. Garrett Dodd from Laramie, Wyoming, at the plate. Lynch went 5 strong innings for Reinhardt in that first game against Ottawa. He was pitching so well that some may have felt like he was pulled a little bit early, but his pitch count was getting high. He was at 95 pitches through 5. Can't really blame Coach Lindsay of the Eagles for pulling Lynch at that point. Very unfortunate because that pitch count was a little bit lower. He definitely could have went and played out the string a little bit longer. He was stellar on the hill. Continuing a strong season for him. Pangborn hoping for more of the same here today. Right now ahead on the count 1-2. This one just foul tipped. And even when a pitcher is having a strong outing, that's the benefit of getting guys to pitch deep in the counts. You really start to rake up their pitch count. You really start to ramp up the fatigue level. And you see it come up in situations as the game goes on. Those pitches become wild. Location becomes an issue. And generally when a coach sees his pitcher walk a few batters, if he hits a guy after being out there for a long time, that's when he's going to take a hard look at having him out there and say, you know what, it may be time to go in a different direction. Even someone as effective and efficient as Logan Lynch. But Ottawa, they're known for making pitchers work very hard to get them out. No free outs up and down their lineup. Pitch remains 1-2. Count 2-2. Nobody on right now for the Braves. Swing and a miss for strike number 3. So Pangborn able to win this battle. That's now 2 up, 2 down for the Braves. A much better start to this inning. Coming up to the plate, number 17, Brandon Franz. Franz, the 5'8" sophomore from Tucson, Arizona. Franz batting .333 so far this year. As he pops this one straight up into the air, it's going to careen and make its way on the wrong side of the foul pole. But that's going to be a pretty consistent theme for this Ottawa lineup. Again, 9 batters with at least 50 plate appearances batting over 300. A lot of those guys well over 300. Franz, one of them. As he rips one into left field. It's going to stay fair. Franz rounding first, headed to second. And he's safe at second. A double from Franz, hoping to spark a 2-out rally for the Braves. So Franz gets himself in the scoring position. Now at the plate, number 10, Jose Lopez, the third baseman. Lopez, the junior from Santan Valley, Arizona.
Third baseman, number 10, Jose Lopez.
Jose Lopez, 354 so far this season. That pitch upstairs, ball one. It was a struggle for Ottawa at various moments in that game yesterday, but Lopez not among those players who saw that struggle. He went 2 for 4 in the game against Reinhardt. So he would consider Ken Whitefield, at least up to this point, to be some friendly confines for him. He's hoping for more of the same here this afternoon. Lopez in the center field, a blooper. It drops in front of Miguel Salazar. Racing, home, scoring, and safe at second. Jose Lopez, the RBI double. Brandon Franz scoring another run for the Ottawa Braves. 20th ranked team in the country taking a 3-0 lead. Jose Lopez, the RBI double. Back to the top of the order we go for the Braves. Jalen Ryan, the center fielder, coming up to the plate. Ryan, the 5'10" senior out of El Paso, Texas. And a ground ball. Salazar with it. Throws it in time for out number 3. So Ottawa able to scrape together a run with 2 outs on the board, extending their advantage. They're up 3 runs to none.
Need a break? A break from the... Need a break? A break from the grind? The stress? We have just the place. A place where you can let your inner thrill-billy out. Bristol Motor Speedway, April 10th through the 12th for the NASCAR Food City 500 triple-header weekend. 3 days, 3 races, 2 night races, 1 epic weekend. Don't just take a break, race to it. Get your tickets, upgrades, and more now at bristolmotorspeedway.com. It's not just a race.
The Bays Mountain Park Adventure Course. Gear up and climb the Hawk's Nest. Work together as a team to complete 4 high ropes challenges, all while suspended 40 feet in the air. Finish with a zip through the canopies on our 310-foot zip line. Our ground course features 9 exciting challenges and is perfect for large and small groups. The Bays Mountain Park Adventure Course. Thrilling fun for group events, parties, and field trips.
Luis Dion.
Set to resume play here in Kim Whitefield. The Eagles trailing 3 runs to none, hoping to spark some sort of momentum is going to be Luis Dion, their returning all-conference performer from a year ago. Luis Dion for the Reinhardt Eagles having another strong season, batting .309, currently holding the team lead in home runs with 9. Also leading the team with 25 RBIs to this point. Luis Dion, the sophomore from Henderson, Nevada. Swing and a miss from Dion in strike 1. But he's been a guy who you would expect to have a strong season for those who weren't able to see what he was able to do last year. He forced his way into this Reinhardt lineup with strong play against some of the better teams on their schedule. There's a 2-week stretch during the season where Louis Dion was probably the hottest bat in the entire country, batting over 500, had 3 home runs during that stretch as well. And ever since then, he has been a mainstay within this Reinhardt lineup. Talbert in that first inning went 1, 2, 3 through the Reinhardt batting order. 3 Ks from Talbert. This one popped up by Dion. It's in right center. And it's going to be retrieved by the center fielder, Jalen Ryan, for out number 1. A pop out from Louis Dion.
Number 7, Ryan Stevens.
So Louis Dion will make his way back to the dugout. Another returning player for this Reinhardt group. This catcher, Ryan Stevens, coming up to the plate. Ryan Stevens, the grad student, 6'2" from Marietta, Georgia. Just around 35 to 40 minutes up the road from Waleska. Stevens this season, much like last season, working in that timeshare at that backstop spot, him and Juan Pablo Morales. Today it's Stevens getting the start. Now, even though Reinhardt, they gave themselves a chance in that game. Only 5 hits as a group, so still trying to find their footing at the plate against this Ottawa team. Coming in, on paper at least, you would feel like going against a guy like Tyler Talbert would give them a chance to build some momentum, a guy who's making his first start of the year. But Talbert, up to this point, has been excellent. And not now, though. Ryan Stevens, a base hit, rounding first, headed to second. Ryan Stevens, extra base hit, and he is in scoring position. And we call that the prototypical announcer's jinx, folks. I spoke about how well Talbert has been pitching up to this point, and right on cue, Ryan Stevens getting a double, getting himself in the scoring position. Miguel Salazar, the shortstop, now at the plate for Reinhardt. And there has been a change made along the base paths. Number 5, Easton Sears, the sophomore from Canton, Georgia. He's now in scoring position. But Miguel Salazar at the plate, the Venezuelan, the senior, formerly of Indian Hills Community College. The infielder so far this year batting .271. 19 hits across 70 plate appearances. This is 71st. And you see there the pressure that Easton Sears can put on a pitcher. You can tell that Talbert is going to try to keep him cozy over there at second. You don't really want him making any sudden moves. So Sears lurking over there in scoring position, edging along, swing and a miss from Salazar at the plate. Strike 2. But a guy that has the wheels of Easton Sears, you would figure just getting something in play, a base hit, would be enough to bring him home. In a game like this, when you just want to try to scrape together runs as you can get them, putting one of your best base runners in scoring position can go a long way towards doing just that. Swing and a miss again from Salazar. That's going to be strike 3. The 4th K of the game from Talbert. He has been excellent so far in this one. His first start of the year, and he is absolutely making it count for Ottawa. Now coming up to the plate for Reinhardt, number 8, Brock Sisson. Brock Sisson, the grad student from Helena, Alabama. Sisson so far this year batting .260. That one inside, ball one. And even though this is his first start of the year, Talbert's had some really nice showings for Ottawa this season. Has a winning record for them out the bullpen. He's 5-1. Most innings that he's pitched in a game came on March 3rd against Science and Arts College. Across those 4 innings, surrendering only 2 hits. He watches that one. That goes ball number 2. Again, a base hit will be more than enough to allow Easton Sears to do the rest with the wheels that he has at his disposal. And you want to try to keep pace against one of the better offensive units in the country in the Ottawa Braves. Again, a team batting over .330 as a group. Reinhardt, they feel like they have the guns to keep pace and give themselves a chance. They were in it right until the end yesterday. Count knotted up at 2 apiece. Talbert eyeing down Sears. Now at the plate. And Reinhardt, the way that game went yesterday, you know that they were itching to come back and win this one. So if you're Talbert, the best thing you can do is keep a hungry lineup at bay. You don't want to allow them to get started and get rolling. Strike number 3. Late call there from the umpire, but nonetheless, that's going to be the 5th K of the game for Talbert. Ottawa rolling 3-0.
Need a break? A break from the grind? The stress? We have just the place. A place where you can let your inner thrill-billy out. Bristol Motor Speedway, April 10th through the 12th for the NASCAR Food City 500 Triple Header Weekend. 3 days, 3 races, 2 night races, 1 epic weekend. Don't just take a break, race to it. Get your tickets, upgrades, and more now at bristolmotorspeedway.com. It's not just a race.
It's Bristol, baby! Getting set for the 3rd inning. Ottawa currently ahead against Reinhardt, 3-0. Ottawa trying to clinch the series with a victory here today. Reinhardt trying to force an all-important rubber match in Game 2 of our doubleheader. Right now at the plate for the Braves, number 4, Dylan Sneed, the outfielder, 5'10" sophomore from Frisco, Texas. formerly of Texas A&M at Corpus Christi. And Snead pops this one up into right field. That's going to be Cedric Cullors underneath it. He corrals it for out number 1. So down goes Snead. Now coming up to the plate, number 2, Jeremy Freeman, the utility guy. But today, Freeman getting the start in the outfield. Freeman, 6-foot grad student from Chicago, Illinois. There was some early trouble that Pangborn had to navigate in that first inning. Much more in control of the situation in the second. Ottawa still scraping together a run with 2 outs on the board. Count now 2-0. This one fouled off by Freeman. Freeman this season batting .359, currently leading the team with 42 RBIs. When you have a team as talented as Ottawa that you're going against, you don't want to put too much pressure on yourself. You don't want to go down big early. You want to try to keep yourself at arm's length. Meanwhile, Ottawa, they want to continue to put pressure on Reinhardt, already ahead by 3 runs with a chance to extend their advantage here in the third. Swing and a miss. Strike number 3. A K from Pangborn. 2 up, 2 down here so far in the third. And that's going to bring up number 0, Julius Ryan, infielder from El Paso, Texas.
Number 0, Julius Ryan.
So Julius, the brother of center fielder Jalen Ryan. Julius right now leading his team with a .412 batting average and 45 RBIs. Guy like Julius Ryan, the type of season he's having, you would expect him to get a ton of not just all KCAC consideration, but definitely some All-American consideration as well. And Julius Ryan already 2 hits here in Waleska. 1 for 1 so far today. That pitch, a strike. Pangborn, not a single strikeout in that first inning. He has 2 across these last 2 innings. Ryan pops one up in the right field. Cullors has it, and that will retire the side. Shutout inning there from Pangborn, helping Reinhardt keep pace. They're hoping to get the bats working in the bottom of the third. Eagles behind. Reinhardt now trying themselves at the plate here in the bottom of the third inning. Jalen Malucci coming up to the plate. Jalen Malucci being accompanied by the Drake song Controller. That's his walk-up song. Hoping to control things for the Eagles at the plate and lead them off here in the third. Foul tips that one. Jada Malucci, the redshirt freshman out of nearby Woodstock, Georgia, Cherokee County native. Watches that one. It goes for ball number one. Malucci, he has not had a ton of chances so far this year. This just his 21st plate appearance of the year. Right now, 4 for 20. Hacks at that when it goes foul. Tyler Talbert again, he has been superb so far in this one. 2 consecutive strikeout innings, 5 Ks across those innings. Malucci again popping one up foul. And there's no question that for Ottawa, it's been as Talbert hits Malucci there. So that's going to bring Malucci on board.
First baseman, number 10, Aiden Robles.
Talbert hitting Malucci. Malucci seems to be all right. He's able to shake it off. He's going to stay in the game and stay along the base paths at 1. Aiden Robles, the first baseman, now back at the plate for Reinhardt. But it was a slower start for Ottawa yesterday. Reinhardt taking an early lead. Ground ball. Double play chance, but a wild one. It takes a wild hop. Malucci making his way to third. Robles will stay put at first. Runners at the corners. A chance to turn 2 there. They were looking for the 5-4-3 double play. Instead, runners at the corners for the Eagles. So Robles at 1, Malucci in scoring position at third. Cade Shem Lee making his way back up to the plate. The mistakes made in the field really came back to bite Ottawa on multiple occasions yesterday. Right there, an error allowing a runner to get himself in the scoring position. So this the best chance so far this afternoon for Reinhardt to get something on the board. That pitch high, it goes past the backstop. But the throw made, no, it's not. It's not in time. Malucci's going to score. Reinhardt on the board, their first run of the game. That catch escaping the grasp of Caden Hopeely. He had to make his way over to try to retrieve it. Malucci, the heads-up play to make his way home. So the score now, Ottawa 3, Reinhardt 1. And not only that, Aiden Robles, he's in scoring position at second. All of a sudden, this game getting a bit interesting. First sign of trouble we've seen Tyler Talbert really be tasked with. He hit Malucci with a pitch, and now the passed ball. Inside move there, just checking in with Robles, almost hitting Robles in the back. And Sham Lee was thinking bunt there instead. The pitch in the zone for strike number 2. With a man at third, you feel like you got to do everything in your power to bring him home. Fortunately for the Eagles, Talbot doing the work for them. That passed ball, the connection not coming to fruition between him and Hope Peely. That pitch inside, ball number 3, a full count here. Still nobody on. This can get very interesting and very dangerous for the Ottawa Braves. Payoff incoming, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Jackson Raines on deck for the Eagles. The payoff, outside, off the plate, ball number 4. It's Cade Shamlee now at 1, joining Robles on base. Jackson Raines now coming up to the plate. And there will be a mound conference. So there's a mound conference occurring right now. Tyler Talbot having a discussion with his pitching coach. All of a sudden, some murky waters here in Waleska. Tyler Talbot trying to find a way to navigate his team through them. Eagles a great opportunity here to get themselves back into this ball game. With one of their better hitters in Jackson Raines making his way into the batter's box. 2 runners in scoring position. 1 runner in scoring position. 2 runners on base. Raines was hit by a pitch in his last plate appearance, so hoping for a proper AB, a chance to really take his cuts here. Trying to catch Robles off the bag at second. Reinhardt, a team over the years, they've been known for their very aggressive base running. Not shy about putting pressure on teams. So many great athletes capable of making plays along the path. That pitch going to get called a strike from Talbot. Inside, ball 2. This one popped up by Raines. Looks like it's going to go over the net, and it will, towards the Reinhardt lacrosse game currently going on over at Ken White Stadium. Count now knotted up at 2 apiece. That one outside off the plate. Ball number 3, another full count situation here. 3 balls, 2 strikes. A ball in the bases will become loaded for the Eagles. A strike will represent the first man gone here in the bottom of the 3rd. The payoff popped up by Raines. Will it stay fair? No, it will not. Off of the press box. So pitch of little to no consequence there. Still 3 balls, 2 strikes. Reinhardt again still trying to find their footing at the plate, but what a golden chance here in this inning to really do some damage, nip away at that early lead that the Braves built, potentially do even more. We're going to do a payoff one more time. Hacked and fouled by Raines. So Reigns is fighting, and he's taking an approach that we've seen a lot of Ottawa batters do over the course of the early stages of this series, really forcing Talbot to pitch deep into the count. Racking up that pitch count here in the third inning. Talbot currently at 53 total pitches thus far. Inside, ball 4. Jackson Reigns wins this battle. Great eye there. Bases are loaded for the Reinhardt Eagles. Bases loaded for Reinhardt. Number 1, Cedric Colors back at the plate. Colors 0 for 1 so far this year. Worst case scenario here, you're thinking hit it as hard as you can towards first base and bring that lead runner home. Colors trying to lay down the bunt there. Instead, it goes near the Ottawa dugout. But you want to try to scrape together a run if you can do it. That's the objective for Cedric Colors here. You do not want to leave home plate. You do not want to exit the batter's box without putting something on the board. Swing and a miss from Colors in strike 2. Against a team that's been as great as Ottawa's been this year, you don't really know how many chances you'll have like these. Bases loaded, nobody gone. Count is 0-2. Talbot in real trouble. Ground ball. Nice play. Leaks out the glove of the second baseman. 1 run will score for the Reinhardt Eagles.
Baseman number 6, Luis Dion.
RBI single from Cedric Colors. Cedric Colors with the RBI. The Eagles drawing within 1 run. So Colors making good on the objective. The objective was you do not want to leave the batter's box without putting something on the board. So Ottawa, they tried again, a chance to turn 2. It does not come to fruition. Not only that, the Eagles able to draw even closer. Still nobody gone. So the bases remain loaded. Still nobody out. Luis Dion at the plate for the Eagles. Dion 0 for 1 so far. This one very well hit in the left center field. It's going to be retrieved. A chance to score. Sac fly for Luis Dion, an RBI. Another run scoring for the Eagles. They have tied this one up here at Ken White Field.
Ryan Stevens.
Sac fly from Luis Dion. We are all square here at Ken White Field, and we're going to have another mound conference. The entire infield joining Tyler Talbot on the mound, and this will likely be a pitching change. So we'll see what the official So a pitching change has been made for Ottawa. Tyler Talbert's day will be done. He's not able to get himself out of that third inning. And the new man on the mound for the Braves, number 28, Luis Diaz. Diaz, the right-hander, the senior from Mexico, formerly of Cochise College. So Diaz is now on the mound for the Braves as they try to get themselves out of this jam. Reinhardt, 3 runs here in the third inning. Luis Dion, the sacrifice fly, allowing the Eagles to tie things up. A bunt here, perfectly laid down bunt. And the ball going away from the first baseman. 2 runs scoring for the Reinhardt Eagles. Rounding second and headed to third.
No.
Is he safe? Yes, he is. Adam Harris coming in and making his presence felt for the Reinhardt Eagles. Perfectly laid down bunt in the infield. Guys scrambling to try to corral it. The throw outside the grasp of Dane Luan. Eagles tacking on 2 more runs. It's 5-3. Reinhardt bringing on every runner who was in that bases loaded situation. 5 runs scored. The Eagles ahead 5-3. Miguel Salazar back at the plate. Swings and misses for strike 1. Adam Harris coming in as a pinch hitter. Harris, the senior outfielder from Melbourne, Australia. He was a very important member of the Reinhardt lineup last season. Salazar well hit, deep out to right center field. It's going back, and what a nice over-the-shoulder grab to retire the side. Ottawa right fielder Dylan Sneed stopping the bleeding there, but not before Reinhardt able to take advantage, and they now lead 5-3.
We didn't come to fix Marco's brakes because it was convenient or fast. We did it because Marco has bigger fish to fry and a lot of hungry people to feed. Krause Family Ford. Passion drives purpose.
Leading off for the Braves, the catcher, number 8, Caden Hoapili.
Set to resume play now in the 4th inning. The Reinhardt Eagles out in front, 5-3. Caden Hoapili, yesterday's hero for Ottawa, back at the plate. The backstop was a victim of that passed ball that allowed Reinhardt to tie things up. Few unforced errors, giving Reinhardt a chance to tack on some runs. Just 1 hit on the board for the Eagles, but 5 runs scored there in that 3rd inning. Ty Pangborn remains on the mound for Reinhardt. He has progressively gotten better in each inning so far. Gave up 2 runs in the first, 1 in the second, a shutout inning in the 3rd. Hoping for a similar story to that 3rd inning here in the 4th. Pangborn, the senior, formerly of the University of Akron. in his first year as a member of the Reinhardt Eagles. It's his 6th start of the year. Swing and a miss. O'Peely trying to make a mad dash to first, but he won't get there. Strike 3, out number 1. 1 up, 1 down thus far. So down goes O'Peely. Now coming up to the plate, Dane Lewan. Dane Lewan 0 for 1, still searching for his first hit in this one. Very well hit ball deep out the left field. Going back, and we'll see you later. It's gone. Dane Lewan, a solo shot, and that draws the Braves a bit closer. Dane Lewan with the home run. It's now 5-4 Eagles.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 25, Garrett Dodd.
Solo shot from Dane Lewan. Ottawa drawing a little bit closer. Now Garrett Dodd, the designated hitter, back at the plate. Garrett Dodd, the outfielder, normally the outfielder, getting the start at designated hitter. This one hit towards Shamlee. The throw made in time for out number 2. But I was having a discussion earlier about Garrett Dodd. You don't really see a ton of people hailing from Wyoming around these parts. I can say that he's probably the first person I've ever seen in person from Wyoming. So there's that. Garrett Dodd making history here at Ken White Field. 2 gone. Solo shot allowing Ottawa to stay within striking distance, trailing by just 1 run. Brandon Franz, the second baseman at the plate. Franz 1 for 1 so far in this one. Franz went 1 for 5 in the game yesterday. And if there was a type of hit, if you're a pitcher, you don't want to give up hits at all. You want to pitch a perfect game. Everybody comes into it wanting to pitch perfectly. If there was a type of hit that you would feel like, oh, I can kind of live with it, just flush it and move on, it would be a solo home run. Yeah, it's a home run, and it will draw a reaction, but it's 1 run being scored. You do have a 2-run advantage. If you're Ty Pangborn, you want to shake it off and get yourself out of the inning. Count 2-1. Make that 2-2 after the strike from Pangborn. Count knotted up at 2 apiece. Ottawa, they have out-hit Reinhardt thus far. 6 hits to just 1 for the Eagles. But the Eagles, 5 runs to their 4. 2-2. That pitch a bit low. Ball number 3. Full count here. 3 balls and 2 strikes. A ball. And Franz makes his way to first. A strike retires the side. The payoff. Foul ball. One thing that I've been very impressed from Pangborn in this game is his ability to be able to overcome adversity. Whenever Ottawa's bats start to heat up, he's been able to get himself out of jams so far. Can he retire the side here? Salazar leaks out of his glove. Franz safe at first. Pangborn did his job. It was contact in the infield, but Salazar could not hang on.
Now batting the
So it's Franz winning that battle in the full count. Jose Lopez, the third baseman, making his way back up to the plate. Jose Lopez, the first time that we've seen him since his RBI double in the top of the second inning. One man on for the Braves. Lopez deep out to right field. Cedric Cullors is tracking it, and he makes the grab, out number 3. That's going to retire the side. Eagles still ahead. Ottawa drawing closer. Reinhardt clinging to a run advantage.
The Southeast Sports Network is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire tablet with just a few clicks.
Bottom of the fourth inning, the Reinhardt Eagles holding a 1-run advantage. Brock Sisson back at the plate. The outfielder 0 for 1 so far in this game. Eagles had a 5-run third inning to take the lead. They had all the momentum in the world. Ottawa able to snatch away a little bit of it after Dane Lewan's homer to left field. Popped up straight into the air. That's out number 1.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 21, Jaden Malucci.
So Sisson falls to 0 for 2. Jaden Malucci coming back up to the plate. He was hit by a pitch in his last AB. When the Eagles loaded the bases, you felt like Luis Diaz was going to be in for a rough one. It was going to be tough to try to get himself out of that jam. Tyler Talbert hit a batter, walked a few more, had a passed ball that Reinhardt took advantage of. So now Luis Diaz getting his own fresh slate to work out of. Luis Diaz making his third appearance of the season. So far, he's pitched about 14 innings of work. That goes for a strike after 3 consecutive balls from Diaz. But Talbot gave Ottawa 2 strong innings, trouble in that third. And now Malucci getting walked. He's going to make his way to first.
Now batting the first baseman, number 10, Aiden Robles.
Aiden Robles, the first baseman, back at the plate. And Robles with a little bit of California love for his walk-up song. Still looking for his first hit of the afternoon. And even though Reinhardt holds a 1-run lead, they would love to see their bats start to get active. It's been quiet so far. Robles watches that when it goes for ball number 2. So anytime you're able to get a run, you have to be able to take it. If your bats can begin to come alive, it will add even more pressure to Ottawa. Eagles were able to hang tough and stay in the game after just 5 hits yesterday. Hoping for a little bit more support at the plate. 2-0. Pitch way inside, ball 3. You would think that Robles would lay off this one unless it's just a pitch that he absolutely cannot refuse. That one goes for a strike.
Yes.
That one cracked into left field. And it's going to just go foul. You saw Jaden Malucci. He was ready to make his way along the base paths. Instead, he makes his way back to first. Aiden Robles back into the batter's box. Reinhardt starting to build some momentum here. Full count. That goes for ball number 4. Robles is at first. Malucci scoring position at second. And another pitching change will be made. Luis Diaz will be joined by the entire infield. Ottawa's head coach will join them on the mound. Ottawa trying to find a way to tighten the screws here at Kent White Field.
The Southeast Sports Network is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy.
Set to resume play. Pitching change has been made. Number 37, Grant Ferris, now on the mound for Ottawa. Ferris, the 6'5" lefty from Dana Hills, California, formerly of Golden West College. So Grant Ferris comes in after Luis Diaz walked a few batters. 2 men on for the Eagles, 1 runner in scoring position. Both runners advancing. A chopper right in the middle, and a 4-3 double play to retire the side. What a play by the second baseman, Brandon Franz. And that's going to end the inning. Golden opportunity from Reinhardt, wasted, 5-4.
off for the Braves, the center fielder, number 1, James.
Set to resume play after that 4-3 double play from the Ottawa Braves, getting themselves out of that jam. Reinhardt, a golden opportunity with 2 runners on base, not able to score an insurance run. Back at the top of the batting order for the Braves, number 1, the center fielder, Jalen Ryan, one of 2 Ryans in their lineup. This Ryan 0 for 2 so far. Ty Pangborn remains in the game. Salazar, a nice grab over there at that shortstop position for out number 1. But Ty Pangborn remaining on the mound.
Now batting the right fielder, number 4, Dylan Sneed.
Again, he's had his moments where there's been trouble, but he's done a great job of being able to continue to battle and fight against that adversity, especially when you consider the talent of the lineup that he's going up against, the lineup that's batting over 330 as a group. 9 batters batting over 300, 9 batters who have at least 50 plate appearances, that is. You knew how difficult it will be to go up against the 20th ranked team in the country coming in, and Pangborn has really comported himself very well. Count is knotted up at 1. So still a very unique game so far for Reinhardt. Eagles just 1 hit as a unit, but still ahead by 1 run. Ottawa trying to change that here. That pitch inside for ball number 3. Very well hit ball, deep out the left field, off of the wall. Sneed at second. Extra base hit from Dylan Sneed. He's now in scoring position. So Dylan Sneed with the double. 1 man gone, but 1 runner in a very threatening spot at second. Jeremy Freeman, the outfielder, coming back up to the plate. So Sneed goes to 2 for 3 on the day. Jeremy Freeman still looking for his first hit. He's 0 for 2. Swing and a miss from Freeman, and strike 1. Freeman thought about a bunt there. The pitch goes low for ball number 2. If you're Ottawa, you don't really want to have any signs of panic. You've had success at the plate. You're now up to 7 hits on the ball game. You believe if you continue to take your cuts and play the game that you've played throughout, then you will give yourself a chance down the stretch. Pangborn, a check-in with Dylan Sneed over at 2. But at that same token, Ty Pangborn, you want to continue to try to do your best to keep this lineup at bay. Easier said than done with the talent that they have. That pitch low. Trying to steal is Sneed, and he's going to be cut down. Nice play made by Ryan Stevens, throwing Sneed out at third. It's now 2 men gone. Ryan Stevens, the veteran backstop with the heads-up play. And plays like that are what you need if you're going to try to win a game where your bats are still late arriving. Strike thrown there from Pangborn. Eagles doing everything they can to leave this half inning with the lead. Full count here, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Pangborn's payoff. A grounder makes its way into center. First hit of the ball game for Jeremy Freeman. So Freeman's at first. Julius Ryan, the shortstop, now coming up to the plate.
Number 0, Julius Ryan.
So Jalen Ryan's 0 for 3 on the day. Julius Ryan does have a hit so far. He's 1 for 2. Ottawa up to 8 hits on the board, but not really stringing much together. That's kept the Eagles out in front. Hasn't been much in terms of any major rallies or avalanches coming. And right now, that's been enough to have the home team out in front. Pangborn's pitch high, goes past the grasp of Ryan Stevens. Freeman in scoring position at second. Now, if you're going to be able to win these type of games, then you have to have plays like the one that Ryan Stevens made, getting Dylan Sneed out at third. But if you're going to lose these games, you're going to look back at plays like that passed ball as major reasons why. Jeremy Freeman in scoring position. This one hit towards Dion. Calmly retrieved. Throw made in time. Out number 3. Side is retired. We're going to shift to the bottom of the 5th. Reinhardt still out in front.
Need a break? A break from the grind? The stress? We have just the place. A place where you can let your inner thrill-billy out. Bristol Motor Speedway, April 10th through the 12th for the NASCAR Food City 500 Triple-Header Weekend. 3 days, 3 races, 2 night races, 1 epic weekend. Don't just take a break, race to it. Get your tickets, upgrades, and more now at bristolmotorspeedway.com. It's not just a race.
It's Bristol, baby! Set to resume play here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Jackson Rains coming up to the plate. Rains was hit by a pitch in his first plate appearance, was walked in his second. So Jackson Rains hoping again once more to have a proper AB, hoping to take a proper hack at it. He was one of those guys that was a part of that 5 spot that Reinhardt put up in the bottom of the 3rd inning. That 5 spot, all the difference in the world right now. Eagles out front by 1 run. Bats still late arriving. Ottawa out hitting them 8-1 Now, the Eagles have the lead right now, but if they're going to keep the lead, then they need the bats to begin to make contact. Count is 0-2. Swing and a miss by Jackson Rains. Strike number 3.
Now batting the right fielder, number 1, Cedric Colors.
So down goes Jackson Rains, coming back up to the plate. Number 1, Cedric Colors. Colors 0 for 2. Right now, the only Reinhardt Eagle to record a hit in this game, backstop Ryan Stevens. Stevens 1 for 1 on the day. Again, Cedric Colors, a two-sport star here at Reinhardt. Starting receiver for the football team. Probably his most notable play as a Reinhardt football player came last season against Cumberland's. Caught the game-winning touchdown pass in that game, propelling Reinhardt to a victory. Right now ahead on the count 3-0. And that pitch inside, it's a ball. Cedric Colors, he's going to make his way to first.
Now batting the second baseman, number 6, Louis Dion.
So Cedric Colors is at 1. He's dangerous from there. He's one of the more aggressive base runners on Reinhardt's team. So we'll see how much attention Grant Ferris will pay to him. But he has to make sure he keeps an eye at the plate as well with Louis Dion, arguably Reinhardt's most effective batter at the plate as well. So all of that must be considered. See Colors inching over. Dion watches that when it goes for ball number 1. That pitch low, a great job by the backstop Hope Peely to keep it in his grasp. Pass ball so dangerous. You knew that Colors was going to try to make his way from first to second. That pitch, a strike from Ferris. That one clocking in at 69 miles an hour. 2-2. We see a check-in with Colors trying to keep him at bay and hold him in that spot. Count 2-2. Ferris. That pitch. Did it hit Dion? They're going to say that it scraped him a little bit upstairs. He's going to make his way to first. Colors now in scoring position at second. And he was looking to steal second anyway, but now he's joined along the base paths by Louis Dion. So 2 men on board for the Eagles. Ryan Stevens, the backstop, the only Reinhardt Eagle to record a hit so far in this game. Can he do it again? It's 2 men on. Colors now threatening from that second spot. You saw Ferris take a bit of a peek at him. That puts a ton of pressure on a pitcher. You want to make sure that your focus is squarely on the batter in the batter's box, but you cannot lose sight of the guys along the base paths, especially not just Cedric Colors, but very athletic Louis Dion at first as well. Reinhardt trying to pick up some insurance here, trying to stretch out their advantage. That one hit over the net and foul. So Stevens behind on the count 1-2. If I were to tell you that Reinhardt would have one hit here in the bottom of the 5th inning and they would be ahead by a run, if you're a fan of the Eagles, you would absolutely take that. Did Stevens get a hack on it? Just barely tipping it. Unfortunately for him, it seems to be tipped off of his foot. So he's going to try to hop around and shake that one off. Still reeling a little bit. We'll see if he re-enters into the batter's box. Not a great feeling there. Does appear that he's going to stay in. But he's going to get checked out by the trainer, Megan Maxwell. We're going to make sure that Ryan Stevens is okay, but that gives us a chance to reset a little bit. Reinhardt ahead 5-4 again. Reinhardt just one hit as a team, but 5-4, beating the 20th ranked team in the country. The Eagles were ahead 5-3 down the stretch last night against Ottawa. Ottawa using a 2-run top of the ninth to stay alive. Caden Holt-Peely, the RBI to tie things up. From there, Ottawa scoring 2 runs in the 10th to take the first game of the series. So Ottawa has an opportunity to clinch the series here in this game. The Eagles, meanwhile, not only trying to take a big-time ranked win, also trying to keep themselves alive in the series. A win here would tie the series up at 1 game apiece and would make that third one a rubber match for all the marbles. We see Ryan Stevens having a conversation with Reinhardt's trainer, Megan Maxwell. He wants to plead his case, of course, as an athlete. You want to stay in the ball game. Maxwell just trying to make sure that everything is all right, doing her job. She's going to consult with Reinhardt's coach, Brett Lindsay. And they're going to make a determination on Stevens' status. Again, Stevens, the only Reinhardt player thus far that has recorded a hit. Right now, he's behind on the count 1-2. Still 2 men on for the Eagles, just 1 out. With the athletic Cedric Cullors at second, a base hit would likely drive in another run. So some conversation between Coach Lindsay and the umpire. And as the dust settles, it does appear that Ryan Stevens will stay in the game. So Ryan Stevens is staying in. And when he re-enters, he faces a 1-2 count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, a pick attempt trying to catch Cullors, lurking off the bag. Cullors using his length to make his way back in time. Ferris, Stevens, hits it, leaks into right field. Cullors rounding third. Cullors headed home. He will score. Cedric Cullors scores, but Louis Dion cut down at second. So it's 6-4, Reinhardt tacking on a run. A damper on that is that Louis Dion, who would have been the new lead runner, is now out. So down goes Dion. Nonetheless, Ryan Stevens, the only Reinhardt player to record a hit thus far, and he does it again. His second hit of the ball game, all 2 hits, courtesy of the backstop Ryan Stevens. And a pinch runner in the game, predictably, giving Stevens a chance to shake things off. Easton Sears, he's at first. Miguel Salazar in the game. He lifts one into center field, going back, and it will be caught by Jalen Ryan to retire the side and end the inning. RBI single from Ryan Stevens gives the Eagles some insurance and extends their advantage to 2.
Up for the Braves, the catcher, number 8, Caden Hoapili.
Moving into the 6th inning, Reinhardt ahead by 2 runs, 6 runs to 4, courtesy of an RBI single from Ryan Stevens. Right now, Reinhardt, they've posted 2 hits thus far, both hits coming from their backstop. Ty Pangborn remains on the mound for the Eagles. And Caden Hoapili leading things off in the 6th inning. Hoapili, yesterday's hero, today so far a 0. 0 for 2 so far. This one just lightly tapped. Louis Dion will calmly collect it and deliver it in time for out number 1. So down goes Hoapili. Now coming up to the plate, Dane Lewan.
Now batting the first base.
This will be the first time that we've seen Lewan since his solo shot that came in the 4th inning. Lewan 1 for 2 overall today, the first baseman. Ottawa offensively, they started very fast, but outside of that solo shot from Lewan, the bats have quieted down significantly. Again, Ty Pangborn deserves a ton of credit for being able to fight through adversity here in this game. He's really rallied and collected himself and in control against one of the more talented lineups in the country. Count 1-1. That pitch inside, ball number 2. And a strike, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Game now taking on a very similar tenor to what we saw from yesterday. Reinhardt in control and out front. This time they're hoping to hang on. The 2-2 goes for a ball and a full count here. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody on right now for Ottawa. Lawan would be the first. Pangborn trying to cut down another batter. Pangborn's payoff. Lawan hits it into left field. Lawan rounding first, rumbling, bumbling, stumbling, and safe at second. Dane Lawan, his second hit of the ball game. He's 2 for 3 on the day.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 25, Garrett Dodd.
And Lawan, the big guy, showing off his wheels there along the base path. He's in scoring position. Garrett Dodd, the designated hitter, coming up to the plate, and we'll now have a mound conference. This one, conference between the pitching coach and Ryan Stevens, who will discuss things with Ty Pangborn. They're going to discuss things. Reinhardt still out in front, 6-4. Ottawa, they have out-hit Reinhardt in this one. That advantage just growing by the inning. It's now 9-2 Ottawa, 9 hits to Reinhardt's pair of hits, both of those coming from Ryan Stevens. Nonetheless, the Eagles, they put together a 5-spot in the 3rd inning. That is where the bulk of their runs came from, a few of them coming off of walks and passed balls, allowing guys to get on base, and the Eagles scraping together 5 runs. That's how they have the lead right now. Ottawa hoping to put themselves back into the driver's seat with a few RBIs as this game continues. Garrett Dodd back at the plate, 0 for 2 so far. Dodd watches that one, great eye there, ball 1. And for Ottawa, if you hit the ball as well as you have in this game, you feel like you should be ahead. For one reason or another, it just has not come all together for the Braves here today. Three consecutive balls thrown from Pangborn. Dodd well ahead on the count. Brandon Franz due up next for Ottawa. Dodd was showing bunt there. Instead, it'll be a strike. Ground ball. Shamlee keeps the lead runner at 2 and throws Dodd out at 1. 2 men gone. Nice play by the third baseman, Shamlee. Brandon Franz, the second baseman, coming up to the plate for Ottawa. And now we're going to have another mound conference, and this time it will appear that a pitching change will be made, and Ty Pangborn's day is done.
This is the most of them.
Need a break? A break from the grind? Let's...
Hold on.
The previous play is under further review.
I'm not sure what he could review, but okay. Sure has been a while. Dine in at Buffalo's Cafe for the football season.
Almost set to resume play here in Waleska, Georgia. Pitching change made for the Reinhardt Eagles. Ty Pangborn, a valiant effort, 5 2/3. He did a nice job of slowing down this talented Ottawa lineup. Now coming in for the Reinhardt Eagles, the veteran pitcher, Ryan Mahoney. Mahoney, the Loganville, Georgia native, formerly of Grayson High School. Mahoney comes in as the Eagles looking to get one more out. Dane Lewan is in scoring position. He's at second. Mahoney facing Brandon Franz currently at the plate. Franz 1 for 2 on the day. That's what Mahoney's been known for over the course of his time here. Those off-speed pitches, that one clocking in at 72. And he's not afraid to really work deep into a count. This one, a blooper. It drops. Lewan rounding third. He's headed home, and he scores. Dane Lewan tacking on another run. Ottawa drawing a little bit closer. It's 6-5. Eagles still out in front. RBI single from Brandon Franz. That's his second hit of the ball game. The 10th hit of the game for Ottawa. Ottawa 10 hits to Reinhardt's 2, still trailing by a run.
The third baseman, number 10, Jose Lopez.
Jose Lopez, the third baseman, back at the plate, the 9-hole hitter. One man on for Ottawa. They're hoping for a 2-out rally. This one popped up into the air. It's going to go foul. So 10 hits on the board for Ottawa. 3 guys with multiple hits. Sneed with 2. Lewan and Franz also with a pair. Check in over there with Brandon Franz. And 10 hits with just 6 batters contributing. Still 3 guys who've yet to record a hit for Ottawa. Mahoney now ahead on the count 0-2. That was a perfectly placed blooper. You can't really draw it up any better than that from Brandon Franz. Mahoney looking to retire the side, and he does. Strike 3, first strikeout of the game for Ryan Mahoney. That retires the side. Ottawa keeping pace. Eagles still out in front. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning, the Reinhardt Eagles still out in front, 6-5. Brock Sisson back at the plate for Reinhardt. And an update on the status of Ryan Stevens. He will not return to this game. A new catcher will be in, Matt Luciano. Luciano, the backstop for the Eagles. Both of Reinhardt's hits came courtesy of Ryan Stevens, so we'll see what happens here. They're going to need some production from another member of their lineup. Is it Sisson? It won't be right now, but did Lewan keep it in his glove? They're going to say he kept it just long enough to step on the bag. That one kind of beat him up over there at first base. First base umpire saying, yes, it's an out. Down goes Sisson. Now coming up to the plate, the 9-hole, Jaden Malucci. Malucci, the designated hitter, still yet to have a true at-bat. Was hit by a pitch in his first, was walked in his second. Malucci watches that one go right past him, and it goes for ball 1. Count right now is 1-1. Reinhardt, they want to try to string something together at the plate. They've done a nice job to be ahead at this point. Who else will join the party? Ryan Stevens got it going. Malucci hitting it into the net. You need to find a way to build some type of momentum at the plate. That one drops low for a ball. Knotted up at 2 apiece. Strike 3. Down goes Jaden Malucci. That one just dropping perfectly into the strike zone. So 2 up, 2 down thus far in the 6th inning. Aiden Robles coming back up to the plate for the Eagles. We make our way back to the top of the batting order. Aiden Robles 0 for 2 so far today. Swing and a miss by Robles, strike 1. So without Stevens, there's no member of their current lineup that has recorded a hit. Pitching has been phenomenal at times for Ottawa. They've had a few unforced errors, a walk, a passed ball. A few batters have been hit by pitches. But for the most part, the pitching has been stellar. They want to continue to give themselves a chance as this game goes on. They're going to be down to their last 9 outs at the conclusion of this inning. Ferris goes for ball 2. Eagles have been very patient in their approach, really forcing these pitchers to throw them out. That has contributed a little bit to the struggles that we've seen on the mound from Ottawa. They're not making it easy on them, not chasing anything wild. Great eyes at the plate from their lineup as well. And that's kept them in it. Not only kept them in it, that has them out in front. The 3-1, it's wild, it's outside, it goes for ball 4. Aiden Robles is going to make his way to first.
Number 11, Cade Shamley.
Cade Shamley, the third baseman, coming up to the plate. Cade Shamlee's had some big moments over the course of his Reinhardt career. Great catch there from the backstop, Caden Hopeely, to keep that one again in his grasp. He's had a few of them so far. Hopeely with some Gold Glove leveled work. And again, Cade Shamlee, some great moments. Of course, arguably the biggest one from him, his walk-off homer. Swings and misses there, but his walk-off homer in the series against Bryan last season, that walk-off homer to keep Reinhardt alive. Down the stretch, the Eagles were down to not only their final out, but the final strike of the game. Cade Shamlee's solo shot kept that one alive. And Shamlee has built a reputation of coming up clutch for the Eagles over the course of his career in Waleska. Looking to make something happen here and spark a two-out rally. They lay off it here. 3 balls, 1 strike. Ferris inside for ball number 4. It's now 2 men on for the Reinhardt Eagles. Shamlee, great eyes, great at bat. He's at first. Robles is at second. The dangerous bat of Jackson Rains coming up to the plate. Jackson Rains is 0 for 1 so far today, but he's second on the team in batting average. Jackson Rains, the senior from Mound, Texas.
I actually feel like
Counts 0-1. Inside move there. Robles getting back to second. And a strike. Counts 0-2. The Eagles feeling like they're on the verge of a 2-out rally, looking for some insurance. Rains popping it up in the right field. It's going to go across the barn, foul. So the count remains 0-2. See if you can get a base hit and bring home that lead runner. Aiden Robles over there at second. Rains watches it. Goes for ball number 1. The Ottawa dugout, they were waiting with bated breath, really hoping and praying that that one would get called a strike to retire the side. At bat continues. Count is 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss from Jackson Rains. Strike number 3. Grant Ferris continues his stellar shift. Reinhardt still out in front by 6. 6-5.
Leading off for the Braves, the center fielder, number 1, Jalen Ryan.
Going into the 7th inning, Reinhardt out in front, 6 runs to 5 over the 20th ranked team in the country. Eagles trying to pull off the upset. Ottawa trying to pull victory from the jaws of defeat once more. Jalen Ryan back at the plate. Ryan still looking for his first hit of the ball game. Ryan Mahoney remains on the mound for the Reinhardt Eagles. Pitch downstairs, ball 2. Jalen Ryan not really used to struggling to this magnitude across 107 plate appearances entering this game. Batting .336. It has just been a rough outing for him so far. Pitch from Mahoney goes for ball 3. And a strike. Late call from the umpire. We've seen a few of those, and taking his time, trying to make sure that it registers in his mind before making the call. Nonetheless, it's going to be a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Mahoney hits Ryan. So Ryan's going to get the free pass to 1. Dylan Sneed making his way back up to the plate.
Now batting the right fielder, number 4, Dylan Sneed.
Sneed is 2 for 3 in this one. One of 3 Ottawa Braves to record multiple hits in this game. Joined by Dane Lewan and Brandon Franz. Ryan very dangerous at first base. Strike from Mahoney. Jalen Ryan so far this year, 27 stolen bases out of 32 attempts. Overall, Ottawa, a very aggressive base running team, and Jalen Ryan has been the most aggressive of all their base runners so far this year. Swing and a miss from Sneed, strike 2. You know, that cat and mouse game between Mahoney and Ryan will continue to be important. We'll see how much attention Mahoney will pay to Jalen Ryan. Again, Ryan creeping over. But work to be done at the plate. So Mahoney checking in once more with Ryan. I'm not sure how many teams in the country can say that they have not one guy, not 2 guys, but 4 different guys over 20 stolen bases on the year. The 0-2. A chopper. Retrieved. Shamlee thought about throwing it to second. Instead, he's able to cut down Snead at first. Couldn't get the lead runner, but he is able to get an out on the board. So Jalen Ryan is now in scoring position at second base. One man gone, Jeremy Freeman coming up to the plate. Freeman 1 for 3 on the day, batting .359 on the season. And they're a check-in with Jalen Ryan. Again, one of the more dangerous base runners in the entire country. Mahoney gonna try to make sure he pays close attention to Freeman at the plate, the native Chicagoan. Freeman watches that when it goes low, ball number 1. A grounder makes its way in the left. Chance to tie it up, and they will. Ryan ties it up for Ottawa. Jeremy Freeman, the RBI double. We are all square once more. It's 6-6. It's officially going to be scored as a hit and an error.
Now batting the shortstop.
So Freeman's RBI knocks us up at 6 runs apiece. Ottawa still a chance to do more damage. Jalen Ryan scored moments ago. Julius Ryan's coming up to the plate. Julius Ryan 1 for 3 on the day. And that one from Freeman hit right in between Salazar and Shamlee. Both of them going full extension forward, but neither of them coming away with it. It made its way into left field, allowing Ryan the chance to score. And now Mahoney, did he lose some control or did Ryan lean into it? What's going to be the call here? They're going to say that Julius Ryan leaned into that one with that shoulder. And Mahoney, he called it out immediately. He pointed to that shoulder, said that Ryan was leaning towards the plate. Umpire agreeing with Mahoney. Count 0-1. Ryan watches that when it goes for a ball. One guy in scoring position, Jeremy Freeman. This one lifted up into left field, going back, and grabbed by the left fielder, Brock Sisson. Is he able to get Freeman out? Yes, he will. Eagles able to turn 2 and retire the side. Base running mistake from Jeremy Freeman. Eagles take advantage. We're all square, 6-6.
Cedric Colors.
Getting set to resume play here in the bottom of the 7th inning. The Ottawa Braves have knotted things up at 6 runs apiece. The Reinhardt Eagles were clinging to a 1-run advantage at one point. Ottawa tying it up in the top of this inning. Eagles, they're going to need some type of assistance. The bats have to come alive if they're going to come away with this victory. Eagles have posted 2 hits thus far. Unfortunately for the Eagles, both of those hits, courtesy of the backstop Ryan Stevens. Stevens suffering an injury. He is no longer in this game. Nobody in the Reinhardt lineup currently has a hit on the board. Someone's going to have to provide some type of momentum if Reinhardt is going to come away with the upset victory. Cedric Colors back at the plate. And Colors takes a hack at it, up 2-0. So the count now 2-1. That pitch goes low, and you could tell from the reaction of Grant Ferris, that one maybe slipping out of his hand there. It went straight into the dirt. Counts 3-1. That pitch outside and off the plate, ball 4. Cedric Colors will make his way to first.
The second baseman, number 6, Louis Dion.
Cedric Colors, number 1 at 1. Louis Dion, number 6, coming up to the plate once more. And Ottawa, when they've been able to control and command the strike zone, they have been superb pitching. Where they've gotten into some trouble is a passed ball here, a walk there, or hit by a pitch there. Those type of mistakes have kept the Eagles in it. And Louis Dion getting going. Louis Dion, the first hit from a non-Ryan Stevens Eagle here today.
Number 7, Ryan Stevens.
So just forget about everything I said about Ryan Stevens being out the game. He's still in it. Ryan Stevens coming up to the batter's box. 2 hits on the day, looking for another one. So now we're going to have a conversation on the hill. It would appear that Ferris's day is done. almost set to resume play. A pitching change has been made. New pitcher in the game. So a pitching change has been made. Number 88, Logan Tice from Amarillo, Texas, formerly of Seward Community College. He's now at the plate. Number 7, Ryan Stevens, the backstop, still in the game for the Reinhardt Eagles, so disregard everything I said about him being out of the game. He has 2 hits so far today. Stevens with 2 hits, all other batters for Reinhardt with 1. That one came just moments ago. Louis Dion single. That ball almost getting away and allowing Cedric Colors to steal third. You could see immediately a lot of attention being paid to Colors. A strike. Very well hit. Popped up by Ryan Stevens. It's going to be caught over the shoulder grab made by Ryan. He left this post over there at short, and he was able to make the play. So that's the first out on the board. Miguel Salazar coming up to the plate. Eagles feel like they have a chance to do something with 2 guys on board. Louis Dion at first and Cedric Colors at second. But it has been a struggle at the plate for Reinhardt in this game. Miguel Salazar, a slicer, makes its way into right field. Colors rounding third, headed home. He scores. Miguel Salazar, the RBI single. Cedric Colors coming across home plate. Reinhardt pulling back out in front. Reinhardt came into this one, into this 7th inning, only 2 hits on the board, both of those courtesy of Ryan Stevens. Now 2 hits here from non-Ryan Stevens batters, 1 from Louis Dion, that other an RBI single from Miguel Salazar. Brock Sisson, the outfielder, coming up to the plate. Sisson 0 for 3. Runners at the corners for the Eagles. Salazar at first, Dion at third. Bat starting to come alive for Reinhardt. Eagles trying to come away with a big-time upset victory against the 20th ranked team in the country. But Ottawa, if they showed anything last night, they showed that they will not be an easy out. Count 3-0. And a strike. Logan Tice, some early trouble. 2 consecutive strikes thrown to Sisson. Full count now, 3 balls, 2 strikes. That Ottawa dugout, I got to give it to them. They've been behind for a good bit of this game since that 3rd inning, but they continue to provide energy. Swing and a miss from Brock Sisson. Strike 3.
Now batting the designated hitter, number
And again, I can have a lot of respect for that because I'm a big fan of teams keeping that same energy, whether you're up or whether you're behind. Continue to try to give your group some juice. Continue to stay behind your guys, and that's what Ottawa has done. If you looked at their dugout, you would not be able to tell that they are behind on the scoreboard right now. Salazar trying to steal second. He's going to get caught in the jam. And they're going to allow Salazar to make his way back to first. Julius Ryan had it, and I was all but certain that he was going to try to keep Salazar in that pickle. Again, Salazar, he's going to go. Again, caught in a jam. Dion caught down at home plate. A quirky little play there from the Reinhardt Eagles, but it does not come through. We're going to leave the 7th with the Eagles now out in front.
Hold on.
The previous play is under further review.
I'm not sure what he could review, but okay. Sure has been a while. Dine in at Buffalo's Cafe for the football season.
Number 8, Caden Hoapili.
Set to resume play here in the 8th inning. The Reinhardt Eagles out in front 7-6. Ottawa scored a run in the top of the 7th. Reinhardt with an answer. Louis Dion's RBI single, allowing the Eagles to score a run of their own. Ottawa's out hit Reinhardt 11-4, but the Reinhardt bats now starting to come alive courtesy of those 2 hits from Dion and Salazar. Ryan Mahoney remains on the mound for Reinhardt. Caden Hope-Healy, the backstop, coming up to the plate. And quickly behind on the count 1-2. Pop straight up into the air. Foul. Caden Hope-Healy came through in a clutch situation for Ottawa in their game yesterday. Right now, it's a struggle for Hope-Healy. He's 0 for 3 on the day. Mahoney, a grounder. 2 Eagles, full extension. They can't corral it. Caden Hope-Healy gets on the board. First hit of the ball game for Caden Hope-Healy. Hope-Healy now 1 for 4, and the scorching hot bat of Dane Lewan coming back up to the plate for Ottawa. And we're going to have a conference on the mound. Coach Lindsay going to have a conversation. The entire infield will join him. This likely means Mahoney's day is done. So a pitching change. Pitching change has been made for the Reinhardt Eagles. Ryan Mahoney's day is done. And Mahoney, definitely a valiant effort in his time. Miles Morris, number 26, the redshirt freshman in the game for the Eagles. Morris, a 6'2" righty from White Bear Lake, Minnesota. And he's going to be faced off with Dane Lewan. Lewan 2 for 3 on the day. Ottawa, one man on board, Caden Hopeely, who got himself there by way of his first hit of the ball game. Lewan pops it up. It's actually a pinch runner in the game for Hopeely, number 77, Owen Powers. The senior from Phoenix, Arizona, formerly of Otero College. Lewan behind on the count, 0-2. Morris dealing, swing and a miss. First K of the game for Miles Morris. One man gone here in the top of the 8th inning. Ottawa down to their last 5 outs of the ball game.
The designated hitter, number 25, Garrett Dodd.
Garrett Dodd, the designated hitter. Now at the plate, Dodd still looking for his first hit. He's 0 for 3. One of now just 2 Braves without a hit. And we see there, trying to steal second. Will he be cut down? Yes, he will. What a play by Ryan Stevens, the backstop. Ryan Stevens cuts down Owen Powers at 2. That was a tremendous play made by Ryan Stevens. Heads up there, saw Owen Powers creeping, and he's able to cut him down. So the count is now 1-1. Back at the plate, Garrett Dodd still looking for his first hit of the ball game, the designated hitter. Swing and a miss by Dodd, and strike 2. Dodd has struggled. The count is now 1-2. Ottawa down to their final 4 outs. Morris, the 1-2, goes foul. Ottawa 12 hits in this game, and they are trailing by a run. A grounder. Dion has it. Throw in time for out number 3. That retires the side. Reinhardt still out in front by a run. Set to resume play. The Reinhardt Eagles out in front, 7-6. This is Reinhardt's last chance to build some insurance before Ottawa's down to their final 3 outs. Logan Tice remaining in the game for Ottawa. Jaden Malucci, the designated hitter, at the plate for the Eagles. Malucci cut down at first. Out number 1.
Now batting the first baseman, number 10, Aiden Robles.
So the Eagles, they're going to now have 2 outs to work with as they round their way back to the top of the batting order. Only 2 Reinhardt players have been able to make any mark in the hitting department. Make that 3 Reinhardt players, Salazar, Stevens, and Dion. Right in the middle of that lineup, 5, 6, and 7. Robles watches that when it goes for strike 1. So even with that, Reinhardt ahead by a run, they would love nothing more than to build some insurance and stretch out their advantage. They want to try to extend their rate, maybe even get a quote. Robles to left field. It's going to be caught for out number 2.
Now batting the third baseman, number 11, Cade Shamley.
So Reinhardt down to their last out, their last opportunity to build some momentum and extend their advantage. Cade Shamley. Shamley, he has some experience with big-time plays made with 2 outs on the board. Maybe he can come through again. Shamley 0 for 2 right now today. He looks at that when it goes for strike number 1. Tice. Shamley pops it up straight in the air. 3 black jerseys tracking it. It looks like the second baseman, Franz, has it. He will. Out 3. Retires the side. Ends the inning. And we are going to the 9th. Very similar situation. This is a very similar situation to the one that we faced last night. Ottawa trailing against Reinhardt here in the top of the 9th inning. Last night they were trailing by 2 runs. They battled their way back and they were able to tie things up and force extra innings. Today, Ottawa trailing by a run, hoping to stave off once more a Reinhardt victory, hoping to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. Can they do it? Miles Morris on the hill for the Eagles. Brandon Franz in the batter's box for Ottawa. Franz is 2 for 3 so far today. 1 of 3 Braves with multiple hits. Count is 1-1. Morris goes low for ball 2. Ottawa looking for a series clinching win. The Eagles trying to pick up the monumental upset and force a rubber match of a game 3. Two consecutive games, Reinhardt going into the 9th inning with the lead over a top 25 opponent. Morris, that pitch, they're going to say it's inside for ball 4. The Eagle faithful not sure about that one. Nonetheless, Franz makes his way to first. The go-ahead run at the plate. Jose Lopez, the third baseman, he's 1 for 3 on the day. Eagles have performed valiantly thus far, trying to finish it off here. A lot of pressure on the redshirt freshman Miles Morris. And a check-in. Jose Lopez had the homer in the 8th inning to spark the Ottawa rally. He tries to lay down a bunt here. Morris gets Lopez at first, but now a runner in scoring position for the Braves. Franz, he's now at second. And back to the top of the batting order we go with Jalen Ryan, the center fielder. Jalen Ryan's been quiet. He's 0 for 3. Jalen Ryan, he's played so well this year. He had a hit in the game yesterday. Right now, he's been blanked. What a time it would be for him to come away with something. Tried to slice it. It goes just on the wrong side of the foul line. And that, a heart-stopping moment for Eagles fans watching this one at home. Ryan coming into this one batting .336. Again, still looking for his first hit of the game. Ottawa down to their final 2 outs. Morris, Ryan, Salazar can't corral it. Headed home is Franz. Does he get there? Yes, he will. Brandon Franz ties it up for the Braves. Ottawa once again tying it up in the top of the 9th inning for the 2nd game in a row.
Now batting the right fielder, number 4, Dylan Sneed.
A stunned silence here at Ken White Field. The Reinhardt Eagles very close to pulling off what would have been a huge upset for them. Instead, Ottawa keeping themselves alive and now a chance to do even more damage. A stunning turn of events here at Ken White Field in Waleska, Georgia. The Ottawa Braves once again keeping this one going. Jalen Ryan had been blanked for this game. It looked like he wasn't going to find his way on base for the entirety of the game. Miguel Salazar not able to keep the ball in his glove. They're going to call that an error. Ryan reaching by way of that E6. Ottawa taking advantage and scoring the run. Brandon Franz making his way across home plate. We're tied up 7-7. And Ottawa, with just one man gone, they have a chance to do even more damage. 5-4, he drops it. Dion can't corral it in his glove. Eagles looking for the 5-4-3 double play. That's going to be another error, this time in E4.
Number 2, Jeremy Freeman.
Back-to-back infield errors from the Reinhardt Eagles. And now Jeremy Freeman coming up to the plate. Jeremy Freeman got the scoring started for Ottawa in the 9th inning with an RBI. He's hoping to be a hero once more as well. Still just one out on the board. A conversation, Aiden Robles talking with his pitcher, Miles Morris. Miles Morris has to feel like he's done his job. 2 consecutive infield errors. Ottawa, a runner in scoring position. Strike from Miles Morris. Again, Jalen Ryan, one of the more dangerous base runners in the country. 27 stolen bases so far this season. Williams, well hit, right center field. It's going to be corralled, and Ryan is going to be held up at second. That was a nice play by Cedric Cullors. Keeping Ryan put. Runners still at first and second, but 2 outs now on the board.
Now batting the shortstop.
The other Ryan, Julius Ryan, now coming up to the plate. Julius Ryan, the shortstop, is 1 for 4. He gets out of the way of that one. You see over there, Dylan Sneed looks like he's set to just be in a dead sprint. Julius Ryan ripping one into left center. It drops. Rounding third and headed home is Jalen Ryan. He scores. Ottawa goes up 1. Sneed's right behind him. Ottawa goes up 2. The Ottawa Braves have taken the lead. For the second consecutive game, the Ottawa Braves rally here in Waleska.
Now batting the catcher, number 8, Caden Hoapili.
A stunned Reinhardt Eagle crowd. The Ottawa Braves take the lead. They put up 3 runs here in the top of the 9th inning. A valiant fight, but Ottawa staying in it, staying alive, giving themselves a chance, and they now have the lead. All the pressure now on the shoulders of Miles Morris and the Reinhardt Eagles. Caden Hoapili was the hero for Ottawa yesterday. Now, not as much pressure in this situation, really playing with house money, so to speak. His team with a 2-run lead, a runner in scoring position, not just in scoring position, but at third, Julius Ryan. Well-placed pitch there for a strike from Miles Morris. Two infield errors by the Reinhardt Eagles. Ottawa taking advantage. And then the go-ahead RBI double. RBI triple from Julius Ryan. That triple bringing home Jalen Ryan and Dylan Sneed. This one well hit. It goes into center field. Another run is going to score for Ottawa. A major 2-out rally to save the game for the Braves. Their 14th hit of the ball game. Their 4th run of the 9th.
Now batting pinch hitter number 21, Robbie Williams.
The Ottawa Braves are on fire here in the 9th inning. Robbie Williams, pinch hitter, pops it up straight into the air. Luis Dion is under it. He has it. That's out number 3, mercifully retiring the side for the Reinhardt Eagles. Ottawa completely flipping the script. Reinhardt in trouble.
The center fielder, number 16, Jackson Raines.
Set to resume play. All of a sudden, in the bottom of the 9th inning, the Reinhardt Eagles are down to their last 3 outs, their last gasp, their last breath, their last opportunity to come away with this victory. Reinhardt, they've been in control for most of the game. Jackson Raines popping one up deep out to right field, but it has warning track power. That's out number 1.
Now batting the right fielder, number 1, Cedric Kohler.
Reinhardt was in control for most of this game. Ottawa tied things up in the 7th. The Eagles answered with a run of their own to take a 1-run advantage. Reinhardt was clinging, it seems like, to a 1 or 2-run lead for much of this afternoon. But Ottawa putting up a 4 spot in the top of the 9th. Cedric Kohler's now at the plate trying to make something happen. Right now behind on the count 0-1. Clips that one, hits it into the net, fouled off, 0-2. Got to give a lot of credit to Ottawa. Colors just barely foul tipping that one. The new pitcher in the game for Ottawa is number 99, Ben Hewitt. So we're going to get some confirmation on the call. They're going to say that Cedric Kohler struck out. They're going to say that that one leaked out the glove of the backstop, Caden Hopeely. Cedric Kohler will make his way to the dugout. Now 2 outs on the board. Reinhardt down to their final out. Ben Hewitt, the 6'5" righty, in to secure the save for Ottawa. The senior from British Columbia. Luis Dion, 1 for 3 on the day. Eagles 1 more out to work with. That pitch goes high. Count is 2-0. Dion looking to keep the Eagles alive. Hewitt looking to slam the door shut. Eagles down to their last 2 strikes. Dion watches that when it goes low. Ball 3. Count is 3-1. Nobody on board. Dion hits that one into the net behind him. Full count here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, a ball, and we play on. A strike ends the game. Dion pops it up into the air. Ryan says he has it. He does. That's going to do it. Ottawa rallying, surviving, and winning once more. The 20th ranked team in the country overcomes the Reinhardt Eagles 10-7. What a phenomenal game between these two teams. The home team coming up just short, Ottawa winning it. Thank you all for joining us, and please stay tuned for what will be game 2 of our doubleheader.